If you're the CEO of a startup or a restart, what are some of the questions that you can ask your salespeople to determine if you really have a street fighting franchise type of a sales force or if you just have order takers? Well, first question that you're going to ask is, so guys, what do you think of the leads? If the answer is, marketing doesn't do anything for me, I never get any good leads from marketing, I don't really have anything to work on, you've got a face player type of a sales rep who's just an order taker. Another question to ask, tell me, how do you begin your sales cycle? Well, one of the things I do is I look at the customer problem that he's described. Whoa, wait a minute. Go back a couple steps. What do you mean what he has described? How do you find the customer? Well, I get a lead from marketing or I'll get a reference from somebody. Well, what if you don't have any leads from marketing and you don't have any references? Well, I know some people and I'll try to get in that way. When you start to hear a person begin the conversation about where they're going in a sales cycle, and that conversation doesn't begin with the concept of prospecting, you have an order taker. And if you are the kind of company where orders are coming in, that person's going to do okay for you. But I don't think you are, or you wouldn't be here. You're probably a company that has a great technology, but people aren't calling you every minute of every day. You have to go out there and fight for every order. How does it feel when you're the CEO of a company? You've put equity into this. Some people have mortgaged their homes to found these companies. And you're the first one in the office in the morning. And you're in the office at 7 o'clock in the morning and maybe the receptionist is there, but none of your salespeople are. They come in about 8:30, 9 o'clock, start doing some stuff around the office. But they're not out fighting for deals all day long. And you say to yourself, gee, I'm not a sales guy, but I would think there'd be a greater sense of urgency here because you sure have it, because your equity is on the line. Theirs isn't. You know why? Because you're paying them a $120,000 base salary. And for a $120,000 base salary, they really don't have any downside. If things work out, great. If your company catches fire, great. They're in the right place at the right time. But if it doesn't, they're just going to leave. And they're going to go somewhere else and say, well, the company had a crummy product. So you need to determine what kind of salespeople do you have.